Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down, then we see, right? Very straightforward, very straightforward. Interesting, right? Interesting day yesterday. So there's an article out today on NVIDIA that there's going to be $300 billion in new revenue for NVIDIA by 2027. $300 billion. So if you believe that that's true, 2027, so today is 2023, so that's 4 years times 4 quarters, so 16 quarters. So 300 billion is 17 billion more a year. Jesus. I mean, 17 billion more a quarter. So do they guide up by 17 billion? We guided up by 10 and people went nuts. I mean, but then he goes on to say, the Mizuho analyst, that the generative AI is for all hardware. So that means Lam Research goes absolutely insane to probably 1,500. SMCI goes to 500. I mean, this is how huge this is becoming. I mean, pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. Interesting. Okay, so just be aware of that. Spotify is lower. So here's the thing that I think that's happening. People will now pay for different stuff. They'll pay for different Netflix. They'll get rid of a bunch of streaming. They're going to slow down on Spotify. They'll go to Amazon. They'll go to things because all these places have gouged. And people are saying, I don't need it anymore. I'll go to somewhere else. And just understand that. Okay? The world is changing. And you better believe it's changing. And you better believe this AI stuff. I mean, it's just crazy insane. I posted that picture yesterday. Interesting. AI picture. I haven't done it yet, but I may go do it. So, very interesting, right? So that's what we know. Today it's all about Microsoft. If Microsoft guides for Copilot, then here's the thing. What I'm hearing, this Copilot is not released yet, and they may be at least a month or two away. Some people are saying a quarter. I have no idea. So, but if they're a quarter away, then the guide won't be massive. It'll be good, but not massive, so that's not good. But the cloud, so there's two things. If the cloud was going down, if it goes from 25% to 30%, then Snow goes to 200, MDB goes up 20, and all the cloud stocks explode. Okay, but today, all the techs are running. NVIDIA. Okay, now I got a couple messages yesterday, and guys, I keep telling you, I'm going to pound this into your head. Buy less. Sam, are you holding NVIDIA? What? Expect zero. When you ask that question, I know that you are lying to yourself. I do. Why Sam, are you holding NVIDIA? What has changed? I mean, we bought it. It's going up. We bought it on the thing. If Microsoft is good, NVIDIA is going to explode. That's why we bought it. And so it's down $1. Today, it's going to be back up. You're going to be up $1. And if it really takes off to 460, those are going to be $7. And if Microsoft is good, they're going to be 20. Sam, are you holding? It's not one person, it's a couple. That means you're not paying attention. You are lying to yourself. And you know, I hate to say this, but the only way you will learn is if you get destroyed. Then the next time you won't lie to yourself. So don't do it. Don't do it. Truly expect zero. If you only want to lose $1,000, only put $1,000 in. Okay? Today, all the techs are better. We got out of those NASDAQ right off the bat because it wasn't up 150 yesterday. So now, If Microsoft is good, how huge does the NASDAQ go tomorrow? Okay, Mike Wilson threw in the towel, but he got stupid. I mean, this is the problem with people and analysts. He's trying to save face, so he's wrong for 9 months. Every single month, he resays it's going to crash. Yesterday, he goes, okay, I was wrong, but I still think 3,900 this year. I mean, the guy has no clue. I mean, he's completely lost his mind. He's lost his mind. Okay. Let me tell you, if people that work for me, I mean, I live by this thing. If you're wrong, it's okay to be wrong. Okay. It's not okay to be stupid. I just don't deal with that stuff well. That's my pet peeve. Okay. I mean, so I don't understand why these brokers let people do this. I told you that story about Nokia many years ago when I was a TI, and I got up, I'm driving to work, and I look, and Nokia is down like $10, and I mean I had a couple hundred time tracks, and they said the analyst report says he downgrades that he sat down with the CEO, and the CEO told him the company was in trouble. And so it's down 10. And he published it. And I get to work and I log on the computer and I look at Nokia and it's up 10. Nokia guided higher, said business is booming. So let me tell you something, and never forget this. If you are bearish, let's say Mike Wilson, he could sit in there with NVIDIA. Or let's talk about Dan on Fast Money. NVIDIA can go up to him and say, we're going to guide up by 10 billion every quarter for the next 5 years. And Dan would come out and say, no way, it's not going to happen. I'm shorting. And he would be down 200 more points. People see things based on their position. And Sam doesn't. And that's why Sam's better. Sam truly believes everything can go to zero. So why do I care? I don't care. Look what happened last week. We destroyed puts for 300 grand. We immediately turned on them. We didn't care. Boom. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. That guy, the Nokia analyst, he sat in the CEO's office and he decided he was short before he went in there, and everything the CEO said, even though he said it was bullish, he basically thought it was bearish because he was biased. Can't be biased. Do not be biased. Look at the text today. NVIDIA up 5. Lam Research up 3. Meta up 5. UPSC up 2. Snow up 2. I mean, SDMI up 2. Microsoft up 3. Tesla up 2. Do we pop? Maybe. If Microsoft goes to shit, everything goes to shit. And then we'll go buy puts like you can't believe so fast, and we'll make our own money on the other side. But you won't do that if you're sitting on calls and you put in 5 grand and go, oh, I can't do that. I got 5K in calls. So it's better for me to sit there and pray when I can see everything is going down. You could see everything was going down based on the rebalance last week, Thursday, Friday. You could see that. Okay, let's get started. Good morning, everybody. 7:25. Stocks go up, stocks go down. NASDAQ having a good day to start. Let's see what happens. Spotify lower, but NXPI, semi, is better. And they said great stuff. They guided up. They raised guidance when everybody said they weren't going to. They even said cars are picking up. Okay? And then FFIV, which is an infrastructure play, is up 15. So very, very bullish on those. I don't care about Cadence Systems. They said nothing. Never even heard of it. If people come up with these stocks that you've never heard of and say, oh my God, this is a large cap. Nobody cares. It's like ANET. People have been telling me ANET. So now ANET will probably beat and go up 15 points. But for 12 weeks, it didn't move. If you bought calls in that stock anytime in the last 12 weeks, you lost money. Every single week, you lost money. Every single week. So why would you play? Why would you even look at it? Don't look at it. Okay? SPX up a couple. You got 45.72, 45.91. You got the Fed tomorrow. Does the Fed rip this to 4,600? Or maybe it just said, if they say we're going to wait, we're going to raise, we're going to wait, we have one more, boom, 4,700 maybe. But it all depends on Microsoft. Avago, 909, 922. Can't get through 922, wait. Don't overpay. Wait till 922 gets close. Okay? Just wait. NVIDIA, 459, 472. How far does this go if Microsoft guides up 5 or 8 billion? Lam Research, 661. Meta, 301, 322. CMG. If CMG were to drop a little bit more, their earnings are tomorrow. I like the 2300s, but it's going to have to do a spread. You can do a spread for $5, $6, then it becomes doable. Not going to pay $25, guys. Shopalicious, 71.72. UPSD, 61 Beast. Snowman, 182, 191. MDB, 422, 431. Carvana, 50. Coin, 103, but 109 is the accelerator. Adobe, 532. Baba, up a little bit. This one actually did a little bit better, 98, 101. Pan W upgraded, 251. Zscaler, moving nicely, 156. SMCI, 316. On a break of 316, this looks like 331. Google, 126.60. I believe they have earnings coming. NOW, 602, 606, 621, 614, 621. Amazon, 132, 136. Goldman Sachs, working lower. They took this way up, working lower. Usually when this happens, go up on a Monday, go down on a Tuesday, go up on a Thursday. Just some trends, got to just keep an eye on. Microsoft, this thing was 366 when they said Copilot. Do they guide for Copilot? That's what you got to know. But there's one other thing they could do, guys. They could guide for the year. So the guide for this quarter, they could say Copilot's not released, but it will be in 2 quarters. So we're going to give you the yearly number. Very interesting. Tesla, 276, 277. Enphase, earnings coming Thursday, 182, 214 into the gap if it gets there. That's what we know. We know. Okay, thoughts on earnings. I think Google lost share. Now, Google hasn't been like Microsoft saying they're releasing this, and it costs stuff. Got a feeling they may have issues. Now, that being said, the lowest expectations of anybody. So then we see. Okay, that's what we know. Everybody have a great trade day. See you in chat.